Hey everyone, welcome to Eligible Monster. I am Natalie, one of your hosts. You may know me as Article Candy. And today, Andy's with me at 4am the Andy on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Natalie.
Of course, my pleasure. See? I didn't get stung this time.
That time. That's good.
Today, guys, we're going to bring you another Listcussion. Listcussions basically are just various lists, gaming lists that we take from the internet and we discuss them. And towards the end of the video, we'll just tell you if we agree or disagree with whoever we're picking today. What is it, Andy?
I think we'll agree with this one today.
Oh, yeah?
Today is 14 of the weirdest video games you'll ever find.
Is that because of Death Stranding? It was a pretty weird trailer.
It was
is that
a very
where the
weird
idea
trailer.
came from?
Yeah. I'm not saying it was a bad trailer by any stretch. Mm-hmm. And I am intrigued by the game, but it's a very weird trailer.
I have a feeling, I do believe myself that if you do not understand this trailer, that you just don't understand art.
It's probably what it is, honestly.
You should not even be sitting here right now. I can't even look at you.
All right.
Yes, I'm
Today's
ready.
list is brought to us by cheatsheet.com, by the way.
Cheat?
Cheatsheet.com.
Oh. Cheatsheet.com.
Cheat. All right, so here we go. 14 of the weirdest video games you'll ever
ready.
find or heard of. Number 1. Do you want to take a guess?
Well, let's see. I mean, everything's weird for me.
Sure.
It's probably not. Let's see. Weird video games.
Weird video games. Trying to think of all the weird ones that Ben plays.
Senran Kagura.
All right. There you go.
Is that
No,
number 14? I was about to say, damn.
Goat Simulator.
Oh, yeah, okay. We actually did play that.
Probably, I have actually played it as well. Probably the majority of people that saw the above video, there's a video, of Goat Simulator assumed that there was no way this was really a game. One of the quotes within the video even begs for it to be released as a real game. In truth, the game looks like it may actually have been intended as a joke. Before its launch, its developers claim Goat Simulator is a small, broken, and stupid game. It was made in a couple of weeks, so don't expect a game in the size and scope of GTA with goats.
Oh my God.
Although that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it really does. I think there was Goat Simulator, and before that, I think it was based off of that one that just, it was basically like a man. No, it's not a man. It was like it had some insane
Man Simulator.
It had some insane sensitivity. Like what was it called? It's got to be on that list anyway, man.
On the list.
It's got to be, yeah. Oh my God, I can't think of it. But yeah, Goat Simulator was definitely weird, man.
It was a very strange game.
It was weird. It was fun, but
it was fun in a. I cannot believe we're playing a game that does this kind of game. It wasn't fun in the sense of like you were sitting there hours on end. And like, oh my God, it's such great gameplay. And it was more like that. What the hell am I playing? I cannot believe this is an actual game. Let me see how far I can get into it.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I do agree with you. Yeah.
Number 2, Farming Simulator.
Oh my God. That's not really weird though, is it? I mean, there's Truck Simulator. There's
so while we've gotten used to playing flight simulators, racing games that could fall into the category of simulation, the idea of expanding a farm might not have ever crossed anyone's mind.
I mean, if you don't have the money to own a farm and you just want to know what it entails, I guess that's a good game, right? I mean,
I guess. I mean, literally, that is all it is.
And also, it's really relaxing, man. It's just Sims.
I guess. Technically, Harvest Moon was a farming simulator.
Same thing with The Sims, man. I mean,
The Sims, yeah.
I mean, you can't exactly just go out there in the real world and just set people on fire and just get away with it. So. Or just remove ladders from pools and just have people drown because they'll just.
I'm pretty sure that's called Psycho Finder, the video game.
Psycho Sims. Yeah, I mean that's who doesn't play The Sims to do this kind of things. Come on, man.
I've never been a big Sims guy.
Getting married, having a kid, and raising a kid is not fun to me.
What if try to stay with me? You put the kid in the pool and then you pulled the ladder out.
That's what I did.
No, in real life.
Oh, in real life.
It would be just as funny right up until child services showed up.
That's what I mean. Actually, they do actually show up in game 2. So.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Funny,
if you don't feed your kid, for some reason the kid will let people know, I guess, and the neighbors are aware, and then you get reported out of nowhere.
Damn.
And then
I don't raise no narcs, is all I'm saying. All right, so number 3 is I've never heard of this game. It's called Tokyo Jungle.
I thought you were gonna say Tokyo Ghoul. I'm like, what?
No, for
No,
everything.
Tokyo. No,
anime.
it doesn't ring a bell.
It says the game is set in a world where humanity has vanished, and you start out as none other than one of nature's vicious predators, the Pomeranian.
The what?
The Pomeranian is a small dog. I'm right? A small dog? Yeah, it's a small dog.
Okay.
The game forces you to explore, find food, set up a place to live, and mate. Ooh, now we're talking.
So it's a
dog simulator, I guess, technically speaking.
Yeah.
As you progress through the game, you gain experience and can unlock different animals that may be more threatening than the Pomeranian. I would stay with the Pomeranian the whole time. Throughout the perilous journeys and generations, you get to explore downtown Tokyo. That's the end of that paragraph. So I guess that's the point of the game.
Okay, that's fair.
What's the overall goal? Can I
guess
rule Tokyo as a Pomeranian?
That's a really good question, actually. You're supposed to mate, and then with your spawns, are you supposed to take over the world? I'm confused.
Small army of post-apocalyptic Pomeranians.
I guess
which is
so.
a weird statement.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, Mr. Mosquito. Now, I have played this game.
This name is already just intriguing to me. I've never.
Shockingly enough, Ben owned this back in the day.
Of course. Shockingly enough.
Yeah. In the game, you terrorize. So you play the game as a little mosquito.
Yeah.
Okay, literally,
Do you
are
infect
a
people?
mosquito.
Tell me you infect people.
So the game, you terrorize a Japanese household, waiting for the right moment to strike and steal their blood.
That's hilarious, though.
If the right moment doesn't present itself, sometimes you have to create a distraction, like flying into a light switch to turn the lights off.
That's actually really cool, man. I would play this.
I do remember playing it. It wasn't technically a bad game. It was just a weird game. And the thing that sticks with me the most is you're in the bathroom while the mother or wife or somebody is taking a bath. Uh-huh. So you have to suck her blood while she's taking a bath. So take what you will from that statement. But I do remember that because whenever I saw Ben playing it, that was the level he was playing.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is probably like the very first of the simulations. Like
I mean, honestly, to me, this sounds like where they got the idea for Goat Simulator.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is really good, though. I would play this. It sounds fun.
You need to remaster.
Yeah, remaster of this.
Yeah, that
please.
was sweet.
With the high definition
graphics. Make it the Dark Souls of the Mosquito games. Number 5.
It's no sense.
I know. Japan World Cup. I don't know why that's a weird game. Hold on. Is that a thing?
World Cup?
It says like Japan World Cup.
Like a soccer game?
I guess. Is soccer big in Japan? I don't know. Japan seems to have a knock for these kinds of games. Japan World Cup doesn't fall short in bizarre points. Okay, hold on. Here we go. The game appears to be about horse racing in Japan and has the setting just right, but things go odd when the racers start to line up in the box. Some of the horses have weird hairstyles or strange bodies, and some of them aren't even horses at all.
What are you writing then?
I don't know. I'm intrigued.
Me too.
The game is loaded with... Oh, wait, they'll get to it. The game is loaded with silly antics, strange things for the jockeys to ride. Uh-huh. An elephant, a yeti, a Trojan horse, or a barrel with human legs sticking out posing as a horse. You also get odd obstacles. If it wasn't crazy enough that the game exists, then it's plenty crazy that it's a series with several titles.
Wow. And people
I want to play this game now.
Yeah. I want to ride that barrel with legs.
Barrel with legs. We should do that in real life.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do. We'll get a barrel. We'll put Houston in it.
Okay, sure.
Right.
I don't think he's the most
sturdiest.
Yeah, the sturdiest.
Yeah, we need someone with a stronger base.
Yes. So Ben.
I guess Ben. He's got crabby ankles.
It's true. It's not gonna.
It's gonna be Gary. All right, moving on. Number 6. Katamari.
Oh, what?
Damacy.
That is
Damacy?
not weird, man. It was a cool concept.
It was a weird game.
A weird game, but really, really.
I mean,
cool
it was a fun concept, but it was a weird idea.
Because you can't find that anywhere else, man.
I know,
like this concept is just excellent. I mean, it is weird.
It was a lot of fun. It was just, I mean, really, you were just rolling around in a ball, picking up the crap.
Yeah, but
I mean, really, that's all.
Yeah.
If I described a game to you, if I was like, listen, I got a game.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, what's the concept? I'm like, all right, you're a ball. You roll around and you pick up crap.
Well, you should probably just say you start with like the tiniest crap, and then you get bigger crap as you go.
Well, yeah, but you're a ball rolling around picking up crap. I mean, really, if you boil it down to its bare bones, that's what this game is. So I can understand why it's a weird concept. It is a really fun game.
Yeah, it really is fun. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know if I want to read that. I'm not even going to read it. We summed it up pretty well right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's all you need to know about this game.
Yep. Go play it. It's fun.
Yeah.
If you can find it. I assume
Actually,
it's probably...
it's on Nintendo.
Oh,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to go play when I get home. Number 7. I've never heard of this game. Icarus Proudbottom in the Curse of the Chocolate Fountain.
Yeah,
Based
this
off
is
this
very lengthy.
title, Natalie, what would you say this game is about?
The Curse.
Icarus Proudbottom.
Proudbottom.
Proudbottom. And
Is
the
he well
Curse of
endowed?
the
I'm
Chocolate
confused.
Fountain,
No.
which honestly
well
sounds like a
bottom.
very
He's got a nice
strange
ass. Is
Harry
that it?
Potter novel.
Does
Curse
that
of
mean
the
he's got a
Chocolate
nice
Fountain.
ass?
No.
Proud bottom because he's proud of his bottom.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's just his last name, I think.
Right. I'm just trying to
so
read
maybe
into it.
his ancestors were very proud of their bottoms, and they developed the name. The story of Icarus Proudbottom follows a young man who's cursed into constantly defecating.
I was not
that
far.
Means pooping.
I was not far, man. Come on.
You were like, he's got a nice
proud
bottom. He's
and
got
then
constant
chocolate.
diarrhea.
Listen.
That's nothing the same.
Listen, bottom and chocolate.
No. And it's such a fast rate that it sends him flying around the world and even into space. I have to play this game now. Along the way, he meets an owl that becomes his spirit animal and weapon.
It is Harry Potter.
It is Harry Potter. Oh my God.
Holy crap.
And fights countless enemies, including President Barack Obama.
That's weird, man.
I don't believe this is an actual game anymore.
I mean, I said it right there. That's weird, man.
Yeah. Although this is easily one of the crazier concepts for a game, it is a little bit less surprising that it actually got made.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, there were things that were even worse that got made, so I'm not really too surprised about that. But
oh my God, there was a sequel.
Did it?
2 sequels. Icarus
sequels.
Proudbottom Teaches Typing, or Icarus Proudbottom Starship Captain. I just need to know where the story goes.
I don't think it goes anywhere.
It's got to go somewhere. They got 2 sequels.
I feel like these people, like, okay, what other crazy idea can you come up with? Well, he's gonna be the captain of a boat,
right?
And
right. He's got diarrhea.
Yep.
And he fights President Barack Obama.
Yep. Who's the developers for this game? It doesn't
say no.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. I dig it though. I mean,
I'll look it up on Steam afterwards. All right. Number 8.
He's just gonna be playing all these games when he goes home.
LSD. What'd you play this week? Just every game off of that crazy list. The 8th game is called LSD.
So you're just going on an LSD trip? Is that
pretty sure I played that game yesterday. No.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Jesus.
There's
LSD,
no mistake in the title, although it's sometimes called LSD Dream Emulator. Ooh.
Dream Emulator.
If you're confused as to why, be sure to check out a bit of the gameplay above. There is a trailer if you find this list. The old PlayStation game allowed users to walk around a dream world inspired by the dreams of this Japanese guy whose name I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce.
Of course.
Who worked in the studio. Interesting. The dreams change depending on numerous factors that you may never be able to repeat exactly in any playthrough, which can create a unique experience every time. Sometimes that experience may be pretty creepy. There may be demons floating by your eyes, or your eyes popping out of the wall staring at you. You can never be sure what to expect unless you're expecting strangeness.
I mean,
there will be plenty of that.
I'm kind of glad this exists because if people are like, "What does LSD?
You're right. You want to experience
what does it do? Yeah,
LSD
absolutely.
without actually taking hardcore narcotics.
Yes.
Which is fine.
I mean, I've always wondered myself,
right?
So
But
I might have to
want
pick up that game.
Narcotics. So luckily, there's a game. All right, number 9.
Good to know.
The Stanley Parable. I liked this game.
That was. I mean, it wasn't weird, but it was.
It was weird.
It was,
but fun weird.
Yes.
It was
just
weird.
like Katamari, basically.
Yes,
it was a really cool concept too. Yeah, and there's a remaster, right?
Yes,
coming up.
I think it either just came out or it's coming out.
Yeah, I think it's coming out because otherwise, I think it's not going to go just unnoticed because it was so big back in the day. Yeah, that's awesome. That's super exciting.
So the best way to explain the Stanley Parable is probably just to play it.
Yeah, I mean,
it is very hard to describe.
Yeah,
the game as you play as Stanley. Oh, they're going to try. Who works in a small office just trying. Oop, I went too far. Just typing in whatever is displayed on his computer screen. But that's not the part you play. Instead, you explore the building as you stop receiving commands on the screen.
Yep.
Between the numerous paths you take, the way the narrator is constantly talking about your actions, whether disappointing in what you do or trying to influence what you will do, and the way your character can lose his sanity, this game checks off all of the boxes on the crazy list. As one of the more recently released games, the Stanley Parable may suit gamers who don't really need to step back into outdated graphics.
See, when you say that, I'm pretty sure this was I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this was the very first game that did that had like a narrator directing you.
I believe so, yeah.
And I've recently played Layers of Fear 2.
Okay.
And they've taken that concept, except it was very poorly executed. But, you know.
Yeah, it was very well executed.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I love that concept, man. When done right, it's incredible. And this one did it right, so...
All right, number 10. Seaman.
Seaman.
Seaman. Seaman.
Wait.
So we're all clear. As in, like, Seaman.
Oh, okay, so not okay.
Not what you were thinking. And what they were thinking.
I really thought, okay, all right. Sea, like a sea.
Like you're on the ocean.
Yeah.
Man. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you on the same page. Yep. Yeah. All right, here we go.
They're all giggling at home too.
Of course they are. They're just sitting like, he said Seaman.
Let's get straight to the point. Seaman stars as a fish with a human face.
Just do like a pose between, a pause between the two of them.
Man.
Like Seaman. Yeah.
So you star as a fish with a human face. Have you ever seen this game?
No, I haven't.
It will haunt your nightmares. So look, you have to.
I am actually very surprised this hasn't made it onto Twitch as an emote.
I am surprised as well.
We should jump on that, man.
Just kidding.
It's gonna go up.
Seaman is a virtual pet, but he doesn't come with instructions. You simply turn the game on and try different things to figure out how to feed and nurture this horrific creature. The only help you get is from the occasional instructions by the narrator, Leonard Nimoy. And he actually says, yes, that Leonard Nimoy. Soon you get more sea men, as in plural.
Oh, see men.
Men.
See
men.
That's even worse, man. You definitely have to do them.
To breed with to breed with each other and grow into hideous frog creatures. I must not never have gotten that far. That is, provided you keep the sea men, plurals of sea man, alive long enough to do so, which means checking in on them every day. One shudders just thinking about it. This game still haunts my nightmares, and I don't realize it. It's like a subconscious nightmare because it's awful.
This sounds awful, man.
It was not a good game, and there's
Hey, what are you playing tonight? I'm playing Seaman. You're playing what? Seaman.
Seaman.
Seaman. I mean,
I'm just gonna move on. Number 11.
Yep.
Enviro Bear 2010. Don't even know what this is.
I don't either.
In the early days, the iOS App Store saw some truly bizarre creations. But perhaps the strangest game was Enviro Bear 2010. This title, which looks like it was made in MS Paint by a hallucinating lunatic.
What is... Oh my god, is that the game?
That's the game. This looks like it was made in MS Paint by a hallucinating lunatic. I'm going to remember that next time I'm critiquing anyone's art. Stars a bear engaging in some very distracted driving. You control the bear's every movement, but you can only do one thing at a time. You can press the gas to accelerate, but then you have to remove your paw to shift gears and turn the steering wheel. It gets even more complicated when you have to deal with things that fall on your car, like fish, rocks, and hyperactive badgers. It's not much fun to play, but boy, is it weird.
It's not much fun to play.
It doesn't look fun.
But it's weird.
But it's weird.
What?
Which is actually how I describe myself. Anyway, moving on. Number 12. No More Heroes.
Okay.
Which is a very weird game, but it's a fun game. It's in line with...
I'm still trying to think of what you said. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. We'll just move on.
It's cool. Yeah, just moving on from
this.
this.
Don't worry about it. Seaman.
Seaman.
All right. Most Wii games offer seemingly fun for the whole family, but not No More Heroes. This blood-drenched action game stars a character named Travis Touchdown. Awesome name. A man who's equally passionate about his sword fighting skills as he is about his porn collection.
Oh, wow.
I think this game is based on Houston. His main goal in life is to compete against a dozen other opponents on an assassination leaderboard. The winner takes all, while the loser dies.
Wow, that's
Throw in
what a crazy fate.
a sultry vixen, a glowing lightsaber, torrents of blood, and bosses that might sing lounge music or hit you with a shopping cart. And you've got the makings of a seriously strange video game. Best of all, it's actually pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah. Have you ever actually seen it? You might recognize the picture.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty fun game. It's just one of those weird Japanese games where they kind of throw in like all of the weird stuff.
Well, so basically a Yakuza from back in the day.
Kind of, yeah, actually, yeah. But probably more over the top, honestly.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Can you even be more over the top?
I'm saying.
Damn. All right.
Oh, I skipped
What's
ahead. I
next on
shouldn't
our
have.
list? Oh, my God. Why did you do this?
I skipped ahead, and the next
Did
one
you see
after
the
this one
future?
I'm about to read haunts my nightmares even now.
How are we doing 5 minutes from now?
It's not good. 13. WarioWare Smooth Moves. This is a weird game, yeah. It's WarioWare.
Is it?
All WarioWares are weird. Standard Mario games are weird enough. He plays an Italian plumber who eats mushrooms to grow big and stomp on flying
There's
turtles
nothing weird
to save
about
a
that.
princess.
I didn't even mention Yoshi.
I'm pretty sure that's just mythology.
Yeah, of course.
See, man. However, it's Wario, Mario's arch nemesis, who runs away with the weirdest crown in the Mushroom Kingdom. WarioWare Smooth Moves is a micro game
You don't
collection.
Have to, it's fine. This one is not inappropriate.
No, it's actually in quotes.
Oh, you were doing
yeah.
quotes. Okay. Yeah, you have to do two, not just one.
Well,
it's weird.
Collection for the Wii that has you perform various time-based actions, many of which would weird out even the most jaded gamer. Use the Wii remote in all sorts of clever ways. You have to balance a broom, pick a nose, vacuum up leaves.
Pick a nose.
That's what it says. And even play sections of classic Nintendo games. The way this crazy hodgepodge comes together makes no sense at all, but in the end, it might start to seem normal. That's when you know it's time to take a break.
Hell yeah.
It is. It's like, I think most of them were like 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yeah, WarioWare games are always like, it's like little 10-second mini games. Micro games. And literally that's all it is. Like there's no point to it as far as I can remember.
Wow.
All right, number 14, haunts my dreams. Who's your daddy? I'll give you guys a minute to let that sink in.
Who's
your daddy?
It's the name of the game. No. I think we've played this.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a new father with a wily baby crawling around, getting into all sorts of trouble? Not once. Or perhaps you've forgotten what it's like to be that baby and want to relive the experience. Well, Who's Your Daddy is basically a parenting chaos simulator. The game is solely a 1v1 asymmetric multiplayer. One player plays the father, moving around objects and keeping an eye on the baby. Sure. Trying to keep it safe and healthy. Right? Makes perfect sense. The second player is the baby and simply has to do whatever it takes to die.
Oh my
Whether
God.
that's jamming a fork in a power outlet or shutting itself in the oven with a belly full of batteries. And chlorine is up to the industrious baby player.
Holy crap, man. Yeah, this is definitely not. The one I've played was you were on a timer and you had to you had to change the baby.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. This one you're the baby trying to kill yourself. This is a dark ass game.
It is, but at the same time it could be very stressful and pretty fun actually, in my opinion.
I guess.
It sounds pretty fun to me. But yeah, I could
now,
see,
does it sound fun to be the baby or the parent?
Oh, the baby. No,
right?
No, the parent. You don't want to be the parent.
I want to jam myself into a oven with a belly full of batteries and chlorine.
You just want to make the other player's experience like living hell.
Sure, yeah.
You just want to make him super stressed out, while playing this.
Does not sound like a fun game. Anyway, that's all I got.
It does.
It's C
man. I said that. That's what I said.
And the plural is C men.
All right. That's it. That's your list.
That is the end of the list.
Wow.
14.
Okay. I mean, I've got to agree with you. From the ones that we've played to the ones that you've described,
very
they
strange.
Definitely sound very weird.
There are probably plenty of other weird as hell games out there. So
yeah, like The Quiet Man. The Quiet Man was pretty weird, but bad weird.
Yeah, that just
terrible.
That
weird.
doesn't sound like it was a weird game. It sounds like it was a weird choice on the developer's part.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree 100%.
Because the actual game itself is just a fighting game. Or like a beat 'em up.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just like, they were like, you know what would be amazing? If we didn't have a soundtrack to our game.
And we'll just release it on purpose 2 weeks later.
That's what they said, but really they had to finish it up. Is what it was. Probably
you think
was.
so?
That's what
like,
it was.
all right, I mean, we're recording everything.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, they just recorded the whole thing and then they just took it all away. They just had
As
to
far as
dig it
we
out.
know.
Yeah. Can you
But
imagine
maybe
if
they
had
weren't
to?
finished
That's
with it
insane.
yet.
They just called everyone else
Yeah,
and were
yeah.
like, "Hey, just come back in.
we
This
just
is a
have to
terrible idea. We just have to redub everything. Come on."
They didn't have any actual soundtrack to the game.
This was
That's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that's
Well,
all I got.
This was a good list, man. I agree with it, and
do
it was
too.
fun going through it with you. So thank you very much
what I'm
for
here for.
hosting this list for us today. You can find Andy at 4MDND on Instagram, C-Man,
It's C-Man.
and you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Zodiacal Candy. C-Man, everyone.
C-Man.
C-Man.
Bye.